I know I've been blessed so much by the ocean.
Laird Hamilton.
Or is it the grades that make you on if they get used?
Stunt double for James Bond in the opening film Die Another Day. Regarded by surf historians as the all-time best of the best at big wave surfing. Laird Hamilton, welcome to the show, man.
Laird Hamilton is a surfing pioneer and also an icon of the sport.
Laird Hamilton has been making waves in the world of surfing for years.
Hamilton shared how he always wanted to be a surfer.
Would you say you came from a broken home?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I believe it's damn near 25% of the U.S. population is fatherless.
I see a guy at the beach that I think was what my dad should look like. I don't have a dad. I need a dad. So I'm like, I want to be like that when I grow up.
What's his name?
Bill Hamilton.
Bill Hamilton. You met Bill.
Yes.
At 5 years old on the beach and said, I want you to be my dad. I want to introduce you to my mother.
Yes, sir. And he ended up marrying my mom, and so that ended up becoming my father.
There's a very small percentage of the population that breaks generational trauma, and you've done it. And I don't know if you know how you've done it, but I'm gonna ask, how did you do it?
Man, I always respected men with discipline. I go, look, and then all of a sudden you look around, that man has a lot of discipline. You look at that, well, there's another one, and then you try to gravitate towards those guys that have those traits. Say, oh, he's got, honor. Okay, honor, discipline. Okay, yeah, he's got those values. You'll find them. They're there. We moved to what is at the time was considered the most dangerous beach in the world. It's called the Bonsai Pipeline, and it's a world famous beach. It's where surfers at the time from all over the world would come to challenge. Like it was a challenge place. Like it was, you think you're a good surfer,
Test
you
yourself.
come and surf Pipeline.
You were considered a pro surfer at age 17, correct?
Yes, sir.
What is it that
Defines that?
Yes,
You make money.
because you weren't a competitor.
No.
Correct?
Yeah.
How did you get noticed? I mean, what was it about you?
The way I was surfing,
Really?
what I was doing, yeah. The actual standing up and riding a board, I mean, that's the reward for the work, right?
Is that intuition or is that learned?
Yes, it's intuition learned.
Both.
So the learn becomes intuition. Everything I am and have is some indirect part of the ocean, and so I owe it my life.
You talk about some near-death experiences. Can we go into some of those?
I was in Oregon in this White Salmon River, and there was a river rafting trip. They stopped before this giant waterfall. They pulled the raft in, they made us walk around, and I said to the guy, well, can't we go off that thing? He goes, well, we don't go off that thing. And I go, well, what if I want to go off that thing? He goes, well, I can't stop you. So I swam out into the river, and I swam right into the heart of it. And as I was going off head first, because I thought I was going to go like that, right? And I heard the guy yell, feet first from the shore, so I kind of rolled over and turned around and went went feet first, and I went over the waterfall, and I landed underwater on a big stone with the waterfall holding me down. Just holding me like that. And I was sitting there, and I'm like, and I was like, can't move. And I tried to, I couldn't press. And I'm sitting there, and I just got a vision of a skeleton with a life preserver on it. And I ended up, after not being able to move at all, I ended up moving my leg. And when I moved my leg, it spun me out from the stone, spit me out of the back of the thing. And my friend was already swimming from the side below in the pool to come out because I hadn't come up.
You're quite the adrenaline junkie. I think we have a lot in common here.